Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball
Leading
really well. He
For
picked up his
Minnesota,
10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like
Christian
nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit.
One sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number, but that's not to take any.
Target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Allard has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it is. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Colby Cavazos has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Jeffers is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Takes this the other way to right. Mancini's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
up
half
for
of the
the
first.
Rangers, the shortstop.
Here's the
Danny
first pitch to him.
Santana.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw in time.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. Hit hard to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy, promising, easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Leading off for the Twins, DJ Downs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
The 1-0 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can...
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Leading off the inning, Trey Mancini, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pacheco is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Now batting, number 6. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Throw won't get him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
That's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in now, Odor. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. At the plate, Brent Rocker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Guzman trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
K.
Stepping up now, Alex K. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In there, 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Line hard to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
The
in this
batter,
inning.
number
He looks
1,
really sharp out there,
designated
guys.
hitter, Elvis.
Standing. And Elvis Andrus. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Colby Cavazos. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line to the right side. Mancini is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
At the plate,
Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So coming to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Guzman is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, the
so
right
bases
fielder,
are empty here with
Trey
2 gone, and that'll bring up the power
Mancini.
hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, DJ Downs.
leading off for Minnesota, the second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Down.
And that misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Downs, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung out and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Christian Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
The batter,
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Pacheco, the runner at second with one away. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Kiner Falefa is after it, and a good throw just beats him. Polanco is retired, 2 down now.
Batter, right fielder.
So stepping in, Brent Rucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The center
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number
next
6
for the Rangers, number 6. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter.
Stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He's 0
Alberto.
for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Baseman.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Ruben.
6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The 0-1 on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Texas. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Hurd
please.
will come on now and
Now
make his
pitching for the
55th
Rangers.
appearance of the year.
Number 55,
Into the
Kyle
box now,
Hurd.
Alex Kay. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the sixth. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. The next Twin up, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sano is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Count now a ball and a strike. Kay stands at second with no outs. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
now batting.
Royce Lewis will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping into the box, Colby Cavazos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
In now, Ryan Jeffers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Standing in now, DJ Downs, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. Jeffers is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Into the box, Christian Pacheco has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Up next for the Twins.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brent
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brent Rocker. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game, and so the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Santana. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game.
Now playing center
you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
TJ is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. TJ shading to his right, one down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pulled toward right center field. Ballou on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Sang comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Number 6 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated
trying to pick things up where he left off. Royce Lewis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. On its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box now, Colby Cavazos, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how
Now
quickly
batting,
things can turn
the
around in this
catcher.
game. He gets the first 2
Ryan.
outs of the inning, and he looks
Jeffers.
like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lewis on third. Cavazos at second with 2 gone. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Downs. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey.
2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line toward the gap in left center. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So
Ladies
it's
and
2 runs on
please
3
join
hits,
us
no
for the
errors, and a
traditional
runner left. And here's the big right-handed
Leading
power
up
threat,
for the
Trey
Rangers,
Mancini. 0 for
the
2
right
from
fielder,
him so far in this
Trey
one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
Your attention,
that was
please.
a missed opportunity.
This change
Country
for
boy
the Twins.
Travis is going to
Now
come
playing
on as a
first base.
defensive replacement now
Number
as he takes
16.
over at first base.
Country boy Travis.
Max
change
Kepler
for the
is
Twins.
also into the ball game as
Now
he'll
playing
assume
left
duties
field.
in left field.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball
Now
right
batting,
there. No
number
doubt
6.
he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some
Up
pine,
next
Rook.
for the Rangers,
Listen, for almost
the
everyone,
third
the
baseman,
adjustment to hitting big league
Alberto.
pitching is a big one.
Alberto.
Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Hanser Alberto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Ready now, Akio Baloo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 6 will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, TJ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Polanco leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Hey, had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
DeMarcus Evans enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Count
A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. This is pulled into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, the first baseman. Country
Now with
boy.
the plate, country boy Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been
Leading
unable
off
to
for
get
the
that
Rangers,
starter out of the game to
the
this
second
point.
baseman.
Yeah, he settled in
Rougned
early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Cutting it
The
close
catcher,
here, but he
number
comes
9.
through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his
Tyler
last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In there, no balls and a strike. One and one.
Yep, that ball went out.
A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away.
Up
There's
next
no
for the
success
Rangers,
in that. Matt, just
the
about
shortstop,
everything he's doing
Danny
is working. All of his pitches, great
Santana.
command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Danny Santana. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Pitch popped up. Polanco has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Elvis Andrus.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here it comes now to Andrus. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you find yourself
Now
in
batting,
trouble early,
the first baseman,
putting guys on base,
Ronald
but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick
Guzman.
outs, You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 43, Lewis Thorpe.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now. Andres is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. It's a run. Into the box now, Royce Lewis. He singled his last time up.
Royce Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So there it is. He's
now
hit
batting,
for the cycle.
baseman.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Stepping in now, Colby Cavazos. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Popped up. Kiner Falefa over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
So striding forward now, Ryan Jeffers. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Grounded up the first baseline. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. In for strike two. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Kepler's there for it. One down.
The right fielder, number
Twins are into
16.
their bullpen now, as there are the
Trey
final numbers for their starter. He was
Mancini.
great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Thorpe, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his
Now
shoulder
batter,
right there, and he struck
number
out twice
6.
before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, number 6, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fouled away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to
Time of
slow
the ball
down
game. 3
anytime
hours
soon.
and 55 minutes.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final
Thank you
tally.
for
The
joining us
Minnesota
here this
Twins
evening.
put up a
We
4
remind
spot
you
in
to
the opening
please
frame on
drive
the way to
home
victory.
safely.
Jose Barrios wins his 23rd of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.